2 weeks ago, I was a rich man making 150 mil per hour effortlessly. Nowadays, I roam the streets tired, feeding off soup kitchens. Any food for the poor? Get the fuck out! I currently live at the Hub's homeless shelter, and my roommate is this mouse here. How did this happen? How did we ever sink this slow? Well, according to YouTube statistics, 96.5% of you guys aren't actually subscribed. No wonder I'm homeless. Can you spare some subs for the poor? Anyways, it all started with the release of the Foraging update. Everybody and the moms were talking about this update. I couldn't go by a second without anyone mentioning the Foraging update. I mean, look at the Rallius's Discord pings. There were 16 in the last week about the Foraging update alone. The day the Foraging update trailer released, every YouTuber released a reaction video. As soon as the admins made a release of it on alpha, it was flooded with thousands of people almost immediately. I was among the early bunch and joined the alpha along with Future 77.
Yo, Olivia.
We gotta run tier 5, bro. We gotta do tier 5.
But when we joined, the content there had shocked us.
Someone has to test Ren. Someone has to test Ren. Future, you test it. Idiots, do not die. Do not die.
How am I supposed to? Okay, hold on. I'll test him when it gets a little bit low.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
I got this, bro. Watch this. Watch this. Y'all about to see the greatest tool of all time.
Future, we're gonna test after. Do you have the magma cube set up on your island? With fire? You gotta test it.
Oh my
god. I pulled. Wait. That still works.
Good news. We have an actual enjoyable major update. Bad news, my livelihood is at stake. To explain, Infernal Kudra was the only way for people to get attributes efficiently for a while, except the catch was they had to be extremely endgame for it and invest in billions. Now with the new hunting update, Ren has been nerfed significantly, Kudra loot tables are cooked, and now anyone with some hunting gear or salt could kill an orphan for shards. If we wanted to keep up our bougie lifestyle, we had to act fast. One thing that we considered to minimize our losses was the compensation that the admins had promised us years ago. Turns out their idea of compensation wasn't coins or materials. I mean, materials were a part of it for the attributes, but it was a new feather that gave progress onto any RNG meter into the game. How do you pronounce it?
Ananke.
Oh, it's exactly how I thought it was. The existence of Ananke feathers itself is extremely powerful, except the only way to get them were to salvage god rolls from the previous attribute system. Immediately I thought to myself, how could I use this information to stay financially stable? After a quick look at the market, the paper hands were panic selling left and right. The prices of god rolls were falling like American stock prices after Trump's tariffs. This was my chance. My goat Mitochondrion decided to note down the amount of feathers each god roll gave and compared the RNG meter profits based on the amount it would give on each RNG meter. Using this information, I immediately compiled an Excel sheet that allowed me to lowball the entire market. I've basically compiled an infinite money glitch. However, Mitochondrion recited the words of a wise man. Never put all your eggs into one basket. Taking his advice, I only invested $500 million into it, and oh boy, were those words wise. A day later, after I literally invested $500 million coins into god rolls, Future 77 found out that god rolls made past June 6th didn't award Ananke feathers. Not many words can describe my feelings at this point, but internally, I'm freaking out. Did this mean my investment was bound to fail? Nope. A few days earlier, a bunch of YouTubers and the community members banded together under our Squid Kids stream to voice their opinions on the new update. Collectively, we all agree that the new update is great. It was just the compensation for attributes that sucked. The reason it sucked was because of how much thought was put into it. God rolls were overcompensated. I'm not complaining. Attributes were undercompensated. This sucks. And not to mention, people could cheese getting attributes in the new update just by crafting glowstone gauntlets. Also, the attribute refund followed this weird conversion rate. Anyways, because of this stream, the admins decided to release another alpha post documenting their changes to the new compensation system. Good news, my 500 million coin investment has been saved. Bad news, we all get less feathers from god rolls in the new update. Also, the worst thing about this alpha change is that they didn't actually change the attribute refund, so it's all the same. Also, why am I showing you me trophy fishing right before the foraging update? Don't ask, it's for a prank. Anyways, because of these alpha changes, no one is doing Kudra. And I mean it. I mean, look at the price of strong mana books. They're up 2.8 mil. I'm actually rich because I kept a stockpile of all of the books. Well, Ferocious mana is still down in the gutter, I mean. But it's still double the price of what it was before. It's crazy. Mana Vampire's at 1.6 mil. I remember strong mana books being like this. Although, despite the fact that I'm somewhat rich, I still can't get over the fact that my investment made like almost zero return, even though I lowballed the entire market. So I've established the fact that I'm actually somewhat rich. So how did I become homeless? About a month ago, I was just hovering over 100 billion net worth according to the Skyhelper bot. Now, I hover just around 90 billion net worth. How did this happen? Well, after the announcement of a 9k feathers and how it will affect RNG drops, everyone started panic selling. I mean, anything RNG related would just start plummeting. I mean, look at the price of Necron handles. They're down 20%. That's not all. Look at the price of Divine's alloys. It's down 24%. Look at the price of looting 5 books. It went from 150 mil to 110. The prices are going down to the point where if I just had sold everything before the foraging update and did nothing, I would have came out richer. Now all my money is placed in stock that are depreciating in price every day as the foraging update arrives. Now I know a bunch of you are like soul-bound tryhards who keep all of your stuff and never sell them because you actually can't. And I'm just complaining about nothing. But have you ever considered that you're actually a loser? I mean, look at these prices. It's free real estate if you sold. Okay, all jokes aside, the real reason for my homelessness is actually my cost of living crisis.
Knock knock. Your rent's due.
Nobody's home.
Don't make me come into that dirt shack.
Nobody's home.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Hey, yo. We can talk about this. We can talk about this.
I don't think we can. I really don't think we can.
Your rent prices suck, man.
It's too late for you.
Yo. Okay, put that gun down.
Either
Yo,
give me
I
the
can't pay you my
heart.
man. You already took my rat.
I'm out of organs, buddy. You either give me the heart, or you don't make it out of here alive.
I don't give you my heart, man. What do you even need this heart for?
Good decision. Good decision.
Alright, let me just like exhale for Oh man. Thankfully the saving grace worked. Wait a minute, I could have collected my sheep minions.